Blessings everyone, this is Chris Kendall from therawadvantage.com, registered holistic nutritionist, raw food lifestyle coach. I'm out at the NYC frickin' Fruit Luck after the Woodstock Fruit Festival. Super stoked to be here, and I have a really cool, awesome, inspirational interview with my new friend, Jared Monesmith. How you doing, brother?
What's Chris, how you doing?
Doing great, man.
Good,
doing
man.
great. Yourself?
Good. Awesome.
Now my friend Richard actually just introduced me a little bit ago to Jared here, and I'm really excited to share his story with you, actually to get him to share his story with you, because you've lost how much weight on a raw food path?
I lost 260 pounds on a high-carb vegan diet.
Yeah, you hear that right, 260 pounds. Not many people can say that.
Yeah.
You know, and how long did it take you to lose that much weight?
Well, I started in April 2012,
Yep.
and I lost 240 of the 260 pounds in about 10 and a half months.
Wow, 240 pounds in you said 10 and a half months.
Yeah, it was about 42 weeks.
So that's like how much pounds a month is that?
I lost 50 pounds in the first month,
Yeah.
the first 30 days, and I lost 100 in 3 months, and I lost a full 240 in 10 and a half.
Wow, so now you must have been starving yourself, right?
No,
you
man.
were like just on a low calorie, no food diet, right?
No way, man.
No,
Totally
okay, so-
opposite. I was eating like 3,000 calories a day, full abundance of raw fruits and vegetables. I adopted 100% raw vegan diet at first,
Yep.
and where I lost all the weight, and I totally just revitalized my life. Just totally
Wow.
changed it.
Just from feeling down to feeling the highest you could
Oh yeah,
feel.
man, totally.
Man, that's so crazy. So where were you at before you found this? Like, you know, how much did you weigh? You know, what was going on in your life? You know,
Sure.
how were you feeling?
Well, I was 465 pounds on April 15, 2012. I suffered from about 8 obesity-related ailments, including high blood pressure. It was 210 over 105 at one point.
Yep.
I had high cholesterol. I had sleep apnea. I had depression, type 2 diabetes. I was pretty much bedridden. I could barely walk from my bed to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, it was so bad. I got so out of hand.
Yeah. So did you go into any doctors or to any nutritionists or anything like that? Tell them what you were doing. Have you had any encounters with people who you told what you've done who've been like that's unsafe, or I can't believe you did that, or?
Yeah. I mean, I've had a lot of doctors over the years tell me, you need to do something about your weight problem. You need to do this, and I tried so many other diets and stuff. And when I did this and I lost the weight, I remember went to go see my doctor, and he couldn't believe how much weight I had lost in that year.
Yeah.
He was like, "You lost how much?" Like, because when I last saw him, I was in the 460s.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, I'm like 220 pounds, and he's like,
Wow.
He didn't even believe it was me.
Yeah.
And a lot of my friends who I hadn't seen for a while, I saw them after about a year, and they were just blown away. They couldn't believe it was me. You know. And
Wow.
Just the transition and the switch that I had made with my health and everything.
Yeah. So what were some of the main influences, and did you read anything or watch anything that just really hit the switch and really gave you kind of a roadmap to go down?
Sure. You know, a lot of it came from my own personal experience. I tried many different diets.
Yep.
I tried, low carb thing, the paleo thing, the calorie count thing. It just nothing really seemed to work.
Yeah.
I couldn't stick with it long term. And I was watching YouTube videos, and I came across various people in the vegan YouTube movement, and what they said just clicked. And for me, like I was telling you, it was the fact that I could eat an abundance of fruits and vegetables.
I can tell that you, like me, are a big eater.
Yeah.
I love to eat as much as I possibly can.
Sure.
And this being the diet of abundance, basically it's like, if you enjoy it, eat the crap out of it, right? It's like no restriction whatsoever.
Absolutely. That's
So
what appealed to me. Because I came from an obese past where I was eating just the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
And so for me, transitioning to eating 3,000 calories of fruit a day, it was a tough transition, but I got used to it and I liked it. And now it's my life. It's so amazing.
Question for you: when you were losing that weight at the very beginning, were you eating more calories than you are now at your slimmer self, or pretty much have you eaten the same amount of calories over the last 4 years?
Sure. When I first started, it was really hard to, it's really tough to transition to eating, a plant-based lifestyle, because the food, the volume-wise, is a lot, and there's not a lot of calories.
Yeah.
And if you're not using that much fiber, it's kind of tough, right?
For sure, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But after about the first month or so, I really upped my calories. I got used to the lifestyle, and I'd say over the last 3.5 years, it's pretty much stayed the same.
Cool,
I hover between 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day.
Yep.
That's about what my body needs. And if I'm doing a lot of cycling or doing a lot of running, which I have to do, I'm eating more.
So cool. So how much was athletics a part of your weight loss and your journey into health?
Well, for the first month or so, it started off really slow. I mean, obviously I was at a really bad point, health-wise. So I just started off doing walks around the neighborhood, just 20-minute walks, and then it gradually increased to doing 40 minutes. And then I got a gym membership and started, getting on the cycle, started doing weight training, and gradually my fitness got better to the point where now I can run 10 miles without stopping.
Man.
And I
You do
bicycled.
marathons, eh?
Yeah, I bicycled across 3 states back in June, and
man.
I never would have been able to do this, Chris,
Man.
if I hadn't adopted this lifestyle.
Yeah.
This lifestyle saved my life.
So awesome, man. And now you're just spreading this out throughout your own YouTube
Absolutely.
channel. What's your YouTube channel, by the way?
It's Jared Monesmith.
Yeah. We'll link it right here.
Yeah, my initials J.R. Monesmith. You can find me. I talk about my life post weight loss. I dive quite a bit into my past.
Yep.
And I just compare my life now compared to then.
Yeah.
And it's definitely quite a comparison.
Man, that's so awesome.
Yeah,
That's
and you can
so
find me
awesome.
on Facebook too.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have a link down below for your Facebook and everything like that.
Awesome.
I know you said also in your first year you ate like, how many bananas? I thought that's so awesome.
I ate I ate a 40-pound box every 3.5 to 4 days, and a coworker of mine said, well, how many do you think you've eaten in your first year? So I equated it out, and it was about 7,000 bananas the first year. Yeah. I still, to this day, I love bananas. They're still a staple. I still eat at least 10 a day.
I'm a big banana eater too,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I got the banana mustache, banana commander kind of going on. Man, so one other thing I want to ask you too. I mean,
Sure.
So often with weight loss, it's more than just about food. Obviously, eating the right foods makes a big difference and helps you to have healthy habits with food. But
Sure.
on other realms, like emotional stuff and other energy that you're freeing up, right?
Yeah.
How did you learn to cope with that? Did you use any other coping mechanisms besides healthier food and athletics?
Sure, you bring up a really good point, because I think that nutrition, weight loss starts in the kitchen.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I think 90% of it is mental.
Yes.
And I had a lot of mental roadblocks. I had a lot of things that were holding me back. And I realized that for me to be successful on this lifestyle, or any diet in particular, I needed to battle my demons.
Yeah.
I needed to realize that I am worth it.
Yeah.
I needed to carry myself higher, improve my self-esteem. So I really just didn't work on just my physical aspect. I worked on the mental aspect as well.
Yeah.
And that was really the key variable in all this.
Yeah.
Was I worked on both at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is why I was able to stick with it, which is why I am where I am now 4 years later, is I became a very mentally strong person, and this diet really helped me.
For sure. Well, it's such a blessing and pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah, man.
And I really hope you guys check out Jared's YouTube channel here and check out Facebook Connect and be friends on Facebook. Is there anything you'd love to leave us with? Any maybe inspiration for somebody who feels like, oh, I can't do this, or maybe like, yeah, he did it, that's good for him, but I'm too far gone, or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, main reason why I started my YouTube series was to just spread the word. It was to get the message out there that this lifestyle saves lives. It saved mine. Yeah, I don't think I would be here if it wasn't for the high carb vegan lifestyle. If I hadn't been shown it, if I hadn't come across the videos, and I hadn't been inundated with all this knowledge and stuff. And my thing is that you can do it. If you're suffering from obesity, or you just want to get your health better, adopt this lifestyle. Give it a chance. Give it a whirl. I mean, when I first started, I didn't see myself doing this long term. I honestly didn't. People would ask me, how long are you going to do this for? I said, well, until the weight's gone. But eventually, you start learning more about nutrition. You learn about the horrors of the meat and dairy industry, right? You learn about the planet and how good this is for the planet. And it goes from a diet to a lifestyle. And that's when it clicked for me.
Yeah.
So I just want people to know that it is possible.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, thanks so much.
Yeah,
Absolute
man.
pleasure. Definitely go connect. I hope you guys connect with this. Share this with loved ones, with friends and family that could use this advice and this story of inspiration. We'll see you guys again at the Raw Advantage. Jared's channel too.
Take care.
Extreme weight loss. Testimonial by Jared.
Check out this video on raw vegan pizza. Also, don't forget to click for your free ebooks. Good.
Excited to announce my new iPhone app, free with 101 frickin' awesome recipes, Terry retreat treats, food combining charts, shopping carts, and more.